second bout of the evening. And Chris Eades, he's another Kyokushin fighter. Later on you'll see his older, bigger brother, Jamie Eades, up against Kyle Gallagher. And he is very inexperienced in the middleweight division, but plenty of kicking power. And Mechkov, he is another fighter from the ETK gym. He is very technically strong. He continuously walks forward, and a very, very fit fighter, which of course you need to be in these 8-fighter competitions. Tail of the tape, Mechkov is 4 years older. He is taller. The weight's of course the same, but the experience going very much in the favor of the ETK fighter in the red corner. Look out for the pressure of Mechkov and the punching combinations versus the kicking power of Eades. Eades in the red and white shorts. You see early leading off with that Kyokushin style left head kick. And he flicks it up so easy. Hands not so strong from Eades. You'll notice that his boxing techniques need some work, which is where Mechkov will be looking to try and come inside. And that's a high 8 again. That left leg kick really bothering Mechkov. He's not drifting away from it as he should be, and he's just taking kick after kick there. Chris Eades changed his up and went for the high head kick. Now Mechkov doing what he needs to do, coming in on the inside. Eades tying him up. Referee Clyde Cowley separating the two fighters. Oh, Mechkov rocked. He's been rattled by that left head kick once again. Must keep his right hand up, or he won't see out this first. Oh, over the temple, and Mechkov is down. Chris Eades landing the 8 again and again and again. The left high kick. Mechkov, he's up. He says he's all right. Referee Clyde Cowley must be looking very closely. And Eades needs to jump on him early. Goes again for the high left kick. And another head kick. Took that one partially on the gloves. Just needs to change up a little bit. The right kick finally coming there. Eades showing that Kyokushin prowess with those high kicks. A lot of power driving those through the gloves as he slips trained the right head kick. Mechkov seems to have recovered his senses though at this point. Now starting to come off the left kick with his right hand and getting inside and closing down the distance on Eades. But it's a hard fight to come back with in just 3 rounds. When you've dropped for an 8 count early, it's automatically a 10-8 round unless Mechkov can get it back. Still over a minute to go in this first of the 3 rounds of this middleweight fight. Eades now settling in. Mechkov seems to have recovered. Eades just needs to use his hands a little bit more to set up those kicks. And Mechkov now comes on with a succession of straight punches. Started with the right hand and landed a couple of clean ones in the clinch. Eades trying to tie him up and look for that high knee to the head. Mechkov must be careful the way he drops his head down to the right. Eades though needs to be cautious though of those punches. Now Mechkov with a left kick of his own to the body. Right hand counter working well for Mechkov. That'll be successful if he can continue to use it. Taking the left kick and then coming through with the right hand. Now Eades backed up once again. Mechkov now going high, following up second phase with the left and right hook. Eades doesn't have much once he gets into that punching range. He really is rattled, and again by another right hand there. Mechkov stepping up now with the step up front kick. Another high head kick there from Eades, and the knees to the chest. Well, Mechkov finished it strongly over that first minute, but Chris Eades must take that round 10-8, which means Mechkov must win the next 2 rounds clearly, even to get a draw. Oh, and there was the left kick, the shin scraping across the temple. Mechkov showing a good solid granite forehead to even get up from that, because those shots knock your equilibrium as we head into round 2 of his 3-minute round fight. Well, Greg Nisbet, Eades' trainer, will be pretty happy with that first round. But we saw signs, though, Mechkov able to walk forward and land those right hands. Eades would do well just to continue to walk away. Catches the right kick early, Mechkov with the sweep. One technique, one sweep you're allowed under K1 rules. Eades going to that trademark Sunday punch, if you excuse the expression, with the left leg. Now he's got the clinch on the inside. Eades very strong. despite being the younger fighter. Very strong, nice body kick there, but Mechkov now starting to answer back every time he's kicked. Needs to close the gap. Good work there from Mechkov. Finishes with the low kick, then the straight rights. And again, Mechkov just closing up on the inside, clasping his hands around the waist to avoid Eades getting any room to deliver those knees. Eades with the jab, really right round kick. Mechkov going to the body, now starting to do some work on the inside. This is where his fitness and conditioning should pay off. Eades very much the inexperienced fighter. Again, that takedown, that's just a glancing shot as he was on his way down from the kick catch. Those rib kicks though from Eades, very powerful. Mechkov must keep his hands up. You see again the tight guard, hands slightly low. Eades not as effective though with the punching, that mid-range where Mechkov really does his most damage. Mechkov needs to kick off his punches. Saved by having the gloves up high. You can see Eades still very dangerous. If you look at the body composition, very heavy in the legs. And that's the third time he's been swept from the kick catch. Don't be surprised if Eades though goes high, fakes the right leg low kick, and then goes high with it, looking for the head. Mechkov starting to be more effective, bridging the gap. Moves into the clinch, the double-handed clinch around the waist. Eades just dropping to the canvas. Missing with the uppercut there as Eades goes for the left kick inside. Another body kick to the ribs. Third one, but now Mechkov coming on with a succession of straight punches, driven to the ropes there. Chris Eades, again, doesn't seem to have an answer to the boxing combinations. Must keep his guard tight. And again, Eades' range, just when the fighter is coming in with punching combinations, is not quite as effective with that. He's swinging around a little bit like a sailor in the jibs. The judges will be taking notice of that. He's starting to look more gassed, whereas Mechkov is coming on strongly. Left hook, low kick. A stinging shot there from Mechkov. And that kick catch, which has been a trademark of round two. Victor Mechkov storms back. Chris Eades now needs to go back to his corner. Greg Nisbet, his trainer, will be encouraging his man. He has this fight in the bag if he can just win the final round. An extension round is not a positive looking option for Chris Eades. Jason Suddy, tonight's promoter and the trainer of Victor Mechkov, will be imploring his man to come on forward, in particular throw that right hand. Stay in that mid-range, put those boxing combinations to effect.
Round three.
Bridging the gap. And here we go. We're underway in the third and final round. And Mechkov starting as he finished that second round with 6 or 7 punches. A couple of them connecting cleanly, but bridging the gap, which is the key thing for him, not staying outside in that kicking range. As you can see, as soon as Eades is allowed to kick, he's very strong. Mechkov aware of his range now. Takes a rib kick for his trouble, tries to ride it and come with the right hand. High left kick of his own from Mechkov. A very fit fighter. Now he's starting to find his own range. He's faking, he's not walking in and getting caught as easily. Checks that kick and comes off for the left-right combination. Eades, though, still dangerous in that clinch. Very strong as he leans over the top and uses his forearm to push the head to the knee. Those whip-like, rapier-like kicks from Eades, when they land with plenty of authority. Cowley having to break these fighters up once again. K1 rules, of course. You're allowed one knee with the two-handed grapple, then you have to go to one hand to deliver a knee. Left hook, right hand now. Now Eades is backed up again and looks to hold the clinch. Mechkov just wanting to give himself some room, not get pulled up into that clinch so he can continue to deliver with his punching effectiveness. That's that high kick again. That grazed across the temple. That was the one that did the damage in the first round. Mechkov able to shake that off. It wasn't quite as strong a connect. Just a reminder, Eades is dangerous. Right hand lead from Mechkov, backing Eades up. And now those combinations starting to pay effect. Mechkov again in this third round his pressure. Starting to see the younger, more inexperienced fighter wilt, despite being stronger in the individual techniques. Oh, there's that head kick again, just about snuck over the guard. He's not able to roll it down. A little bit of claret on the right eye. Oh, doubling up, tripling up there from Eades. He is a fantastic kicker to watch. Right hand there, and then going with the high left knee. Mechkov quickly shutting him down. This third round looking pretty close, but Mechkov lands a nice right uppercut, left hook, pushes Eades off, and now he's starting to look tired again. Going to that body, 3 thumping shots to the body, followed by the knee from Mechkov. Crowley has done a lot of work in this round to keep these fighters separated and keep the action going. That left knee in the clinch, still dangerous from Eades. Mechkov, though, really starting to maul him. This is looking very much like this fight is going into an extension round. A balk right hand there from Mechkov, then goes down low with the left kick. Well, the fighters didn't even hear the bell. It will be fascinating as we go to the cards with that 10-8 round to Chris Eades in the first round, and Mechkov dominating then the second and third. We could be heading towards an extension round.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we find a draw. We're gonna go one more round. One more round!
There you go. The 10-8 round in the first for Chris Eades. He's looking a little bit gashed. Mechkov looking the fresher of the two. Mechkov showing plenty of heart, living up to the Ichigai Gym motto, die fighting, coming back and dominating the second half of that fight. And Mechkov starts where he finished. Punching volleys. Really stepping up, and that's a big shot with the right hand on Eades. He took it up well, but he was certainly rattled momentarily. Eades looking gassed. In this fourth round, you really have to dig deep. It all comes off the Mechkov with the spinning back fist and then coming on with the right hand. Eades hasn't thrown a lot in terms of offense so far. Breathing with the mouth open wide, certainly tired. Is that high left kick again, but not as much sting on it as early in the fight. Mechkov still walking forward. Like to see him drift to his right a little bit more away from the power of that kick there. And there's the kick, catch and sweep. One technique allowed under K1 rules, so the sweep but not a strike. Nice right hand intercept with the kick from Eades. Oh, that step up knee did some damage momentarily, halting Mechkov's continual march forward. Eades backing up, Mechkov continuing to go forward, sweeps the front kick, comes in with a double left hook. Eades trying to tie him up, but he needs to go to work if he wants to progress into the semi-finals. Nice high kick there, but still not enough. Mechkov has been taking those on the gloves since he was caught early. And again, Mechkov also in the clinch, just doing a little bit more work. Less than a minute to go so far, or the minutes are ticking down rather, just over a minute to go. There's that left kick going high, Mechkov spins out of it. Lands a spinning back fist and continues to go forward. Both these guys fighting on fumes right now. Mechkov still more active.
1 minute left in this fight, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute.
Chris Eades now taking leg kicks that he hasn't taken earlier. Mechkov straight punches, lunging. He's lost some of his sting himself. Whoever wins this fight, it will really tell a story as he moves into the second round. That high kick again, Mechkov takes it on the gloves, wasn't able to come off with the right hand. Leading with the jab. Leaping left kick there, Kelly in 30 seconds in this fourth round, the extension round between Chris Eades in the red and Victor Mechkov, the ETK fighter, in the black shorts. Now Mechkov just continuing to look fresh and looking to come on, throwing more techniques against the tiring young Kyokushin fighter in Chris Eades. Mechkov just more effective, he's landing more, particularly with the punching. Eades fighting back valiantly, just doesn't seem to have the technical experience and technical skills to keep Mechkov off. Well, what a fight. Probably edged that one to the more experienced fighter in Mechkov, but plenty of promise shown by Chris Eades, who's in King in the Ring in just his 7th fight, as we go to the judges' scorecards.
After 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner!
And Victor Mechkov takes the win after an exhausting extension round. His continual pressure overcomes a very brave and gifted Chris Eades, and it was pressure that really was the story of the fight after he recovered from that first round.